Blizzard has shared an update for upcoming class tuning, which will be implemented after this upcoming week's maintenance. The changes are for Druids, Shamans, Paladins, and Mages, Conjure Water rank 5. So for Druids first, I guess. Swipe now scales with attack power, gaining 10% of attack power's damage. Threat caused by swipe has been greatly increased. Okay, I think this is quite good, but because it seemed like something Druids were lacking a lot was AoE. And the Berserk rune also causes Lacerate to hit 3 targets. So the Feral Druids are getting more AoE, which is really good. Because I've heard a lot of Druids complain about AoE just being completely non-existent for them, and they just really fall off hard because of that, though. More duration on Rip, and then the next Starfire cast after Star Surge now has its damage increased to 80 from 66. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I still think the whole Star Surge, Starfire nerf buff was good. I like this. I think Druids should be happy about this. Ferals specifically, right? That's for tanking AoE, not Cat. Isn't Berserk for Cat? I think so, right? Or maybe it actually looks like a bear ability. I think this is also for Cat, but maybe I'm wrong. Lacerate isn't. And bear. So okay, so it's for both. Just bear. I mean, regardless if it's just for bear, it's still good. I thought Lacerate was actually for Cat as well. That's my bad. But I mean, it's good because Druid seems to be just overall really far behind in the feral department, which is unfortunate. Dual wield specialization rune now provides 50% bonus damage to your offhand swings. Okay, so Shamans are getting enhancement buffs for dual wield. I like two-hander, man. As for Shaman, I really prefer two-hander personally. That's like my vibe, right? Lava Lash now gains 50% increased damage if Flame Tongue is imbued on your offhand. Okay, so more dual wield buffs. And the proc chance of Maelstrom weapon is now roughly 50% higher when your main hand or your two-hand is imbued with Wind Fury. Oh! Yo! That's actually a big buff. So dual wield Shaman is getting a lot stronger, and also two-hand with the Wind Fury weapon with Maelstrom. That's actually really cool. Nice. Dude, man, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Just the thought of having like a Sulphurous epic hammer, like a legendary hammer, sorry, and on Badouche and blasting is so nice, man. Okay, Conjure Water now gets a stack of 20. Okay, so the vending machines are gonna be happy. Okay, so all the vending machine mains, you guys are gonna be a lot more happy here. That's good. And Paladins got reduced mana cost and Holy Shock by 80 when active. Okay, Beacon of Light base mana cost decreased. Okay, so Paladin buffs. Okay, so there's just buffs around the board. Druid feral buffs for that. We got Shaman buffs for enhancement, specifically two-hand or like a dual wield mostly. Vending machine buffs, and then also Paladin buffs. Okay, so our classes are getting buffed. Pretty cool. This is nice. I like this. 2 enhance is so bad beyond anything I could ever imagine when they said there was support coming for it. Yeah, I do think people are not very excited about two-handed enhancement still. It's still a little bit lackluster in many ways, which is unfortunate, but you know, can hope that that they're gonna keep, like, you know, giving a little bit more support to the Shamans, right? That'd be nice. There was a little bit of class tuning. It's not like a whole bunch, but obviously a Priest, as you can see here, finally got their nerf for the Shadow Word Death. It's actually a funky one, right? Because the Mind Spike damage got increased, and also Void Plague. These things got buffed, but then the Shadow Word Death got nerfed, obviously. And I think that's fine. I honestly think if they tune down the Shadow Word Death a little bit, like make it a little bit less crazy and then like buff up the other spells, I think that's fine. It's not really a nerf. I mean, the main thing that people have been really angry and sad about, I suppose, with the whole Priest thing is the Shadow Word Death one-shotting, right? Same thing with the Boomkin, like Star Surge. It's just been too strong. It's just been way too goddamn powerful. So yeah, the base modifiers have been decreased by 40% and spell power coefficient adjusted to 42.9 instead of 64. This is quite a lot. It is actually quite a hefty nerf to Shadow Word Death, but I do think it's warranted, honestly. Shadow Priests have been way too goddamn crazy, man. When are melee hunters getting the slap? Melee hunters are pretty strong, man. Like, I just think it's because it's their burst, man. I mean, both for PvP and for PvE, I guess they're insane, right?